My name is Brandon Cole, as you guys know, and that is also known as Superman. And I am looking forward to today, because today, I swear, based on how much time that I was told was left, we are going to finish this case. It's been hanging over our heads long enough. Let us finish this thing, man. Let us do this, alright? Let's do this thing. As always, if you'd like to support the channel anyway, lots of ways you can do so. I appreciate all of them. Follows, I appreciate every follow. Subscriptions, I appreciate every subscription. Cheers, even small cheers don't matter to me. One bit, if that's what you got, that's fine with me. Tips, wonderful. If you got it, that's great. If you're willing to give it, that's even better. Uh, any kind of support is appreciated. I just want you guys to know that. You can also become a patron, by the way, if you want to do that as well. Okay.
7:59 p.m.
So, here we are.
8 p.m.
We are trying to solve this freaking case right now. Man, oh man. We've gotten pretty far in this trial. We have ways left to go. And we are currently getting the testimony from the killer himself. Alright, so it's cross-examination time, I believe. And also the TTS command is not working as of right now. I wish that it was, but it is not. So, I will just check chat every few minutes as I used to do. I don't know why it's not working. I can't really fix it because the Streamlabs chatbot interface is totally not accessible. So, for now, we just gotta deal. Okay, let's do this thing. Whew. One thing I simply cannot overlook is tampering with the scene of the crime. I would think that most people wouldn't be able to overlook a person hiring another to kill. If I had a problem with such a thing, I wouldn't be very effective at my job. Yeah. Well, a change in occupation might be good for you. This is dialogue, I swear. However, I will say this. Even though I am the one that does the deed, my clients are always the real guilty party. That goes without saying, Mr. Killer. And their fate is to live with the knowledge of their guilt on their shoulders. However, my client this time thought that they could run away from their guilt. My client did it to frame another for the crime. Are you talking about the button and the knife? Yes, and my business card. Oh, this card. So that no one has to waste their time, including the police. I always make it a point to make things as easy as possible. You try to make things easy? My business card makes it very easy to identify who carried out the service. He's pretty devoted to his work. But to disregard everything, to go and stab the deceased with a knife, and even hide my card from sight, that is something I cannot overlook. It's really hard to tell if he's being truthful or not without him being here. While pretending to be the first person to discover the body and enter the scene. So you're saying most clients wouldn't do such a thing? That is correct. Usually, most people try to create an alibi for themselves. If you should use my services, Mr. Attorney, I would suggest you plan for your alibi, too. No, I already told you. I have no intention of using your services. Why does he keep looking at me like I'm the one on trial here? Checking chat. Checking chat. Checking chat. I have no game audio. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Alright. Hang on, Sturlock. Hang on. How about now? How about now? Oh, wait, yes. Did it really take a second like that? That's interesting. The mechanics of an activating capture device. So I deactivated and reactivated it, you know, because I figured that was the problem, and it was. But it's funny how it took a second. Luckily, although this game does have nice music and stuff, the game audio isn't like super important. Like you didn't need to hear the for all the dialogue. You know? Luckily, it's not like a ton of voice acting. You know, I do all the voice acting in this game. Adrian Andrews already knew from the very beginning that Juan Carita was dead. From the very beginning. That is correct. From before my client visited the room. All of my clients know precisely what the situation is at all times. I wonder if that's really true. I don't know who's saying that's odd. Someone said that's odd, but I don't know who it was. I guess it was Phoenix? Maybe it was Edgeworth, I don't know. But even more appalling is the creation and planting of the knife and button. So why do you think your client did that? What do you mean by why? Well, fiddling around at the scene of the crime is pretty risky. And why would someone who has requested a murder go to the crime scene anyway? That is true. I assume it was probably done to frame Mr. On Guard. If that's the case, then why didn't the person just request that you do it? Sadly, that is not possible. Huh? My job is to kill. That is all. And to leave my business card behind, naturally. The business card is so my clients may escape blame. To protect them is my duty. Even if they say it's for revenge, setting someone else up to take your fall. That act is what I was referring to when I said my client had broken the rules. And that's all you have to testify? Yes, and I pray that I will never be called to the stand again. Again? As in you plan to continue? I must, as I have yet to find a person to take my place, and become the fourth successor. Naturally, how would you like a new life, Mr. Attorney? Excuse me? No, I'm fine, really. Are you really now? I wonder what kind of man the judge thinks I am now. What are you going to do now, Phoenix? All I can do now is expose the lies. That's true. However, you realize they'll be very bad for our client, right? I'm so confused. But the one thing I know for sure is I can't let this trial end yet. Okay, so how do we approach this? I don't have much health left. Oh, that's good to know. I will save! Saving is fundamental. I'm trying to think of how to approach this. I'm gonna try something real fast. I just want to make sure there's no new dialogue if I try to press this again. Nah. Okay, yeah, this is just the same. This is the same thing. Okay. So, the line that they were suspicious of was this one. Adrian Anderson already knew from the very beginning that one Karita was dead. Hmm. I'm tempted to present the picture card, because if you remember, back when we first saw her carrying it, she didn't know what the crap it was. Let's try it. Nope. That was wrong. Ow. 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 Hmm. Mom always said. Yes. Kitty's happy the TTS is not working today. What the? Wow. Wow. Kitty, you are hilarious. You are most hilarious indeed. Alright, let's see. I am not sure what to do here.
Eight 17 p.m.
Oh! Oh, I think I know what to do. I think I know what to do. Okay, let's go to the right. Let's go to the right thing. I think it is that. I think it is the line. The line that that Phoenix was suspicious about how she knew he was dead. I think that we can press on that using. If I can ever find it. The guitar case. How it's empty, there's some water, but only on the top. The water came from the vase when she knocked it over. Nope, that's wrong too. Of course that's wrong. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
You're rebels and you're rebels. Well, I can't get more life, though. That's the thing. yeah. I mean, I saved. It's really fine. I just gotta jump through the failure dialogue before I reload. Actually, no, I don't. I actually don't need to do that. Why am I doing that? I can literally reload. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna try the picture card on the tampering with the scene to frame another for the crime. Joy is here! Look at that! So how does that work, but the TTS doesn't work? Yeah. Rude. But hi, Joy! Nope. Okay, so I can actually do this. Boop. There we go. That's much faster. Because joy is magic. There you go. that is the answer. Joy is magic. All the triangles! All of them! So wait, if we combine those things, it is joy is joyous magic. There you go. Oh boy. Maybe the picture card on the actual tampering statement? Nope. Maybe the wine glass on... on how she already knew he was dead. Ah. There we go. Okay. You gotta find the path. You gotta find the path. Thank you so much for taking the time to testify, Mr. the Killer. I thought it might be the wine glass too, because she came in and you know, she left her fingerprints on that wine glass, which she wouldn't have done, you know, as the client. She wouldn't try to implicate herself. I mean, even though that's kind of what happened, if she was the client, she would make double try to incriminate herself. But since she was surprised, that's why the wine glass thing happened. You know, she didn't do it intentionally. If she was the client, she would already have known, and thus that never would have happened. I know what I mean. That's the important thing. What is the meaning of that attitude?
8:23 p.m. Try again.
When Adrian Andrews entered the victim's room, your client had no idea that Juan Corrida had been murdered. I should say that differently. Your client had no idea that Juan Corrida had been murdered. But how? How do you know that? From this wine glass, Your Honor. The glass. Mr. Killer's supposed client thought Mr. Kurita had only fainted. Oh yeah, that's right, she made it for him, that's right. I'm dumb. I was going at the other angle with her fingerprints, but... Which is why this glass of tomato juice was poured for the victim. But isn't that just a part of Adrian Andrews' calculated plan? That is not possible, Your Honor. This glass bears the fingerprints of that person. Had this been planned, they would never have left their fingerprints behind. Okay, so I mean, my angle was also correct, but yeah. I see your point. Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion on, what is your opinion? Strangely enough, I had the same exact thought just now. Witness, how do you explain this strange phenomenon? Isn't it a waste of time to ask about such a minor detail? It's not a very important point anyway, correct? I'm afraid you are mistaken. If Adrian Andrews really is your client, as you claim, then your client should have had knowledge of Mr. Kurita's death. Tempted or Jimmy John's we already ordered thrice this week. Sturlock, that may be the first time I've heard the word thrice used in conversation. But also... I hear you, though. I hear you, though. Kitty, to give you a quick idea, at least to catch up on current events, Kurita was killed by a hired assassin named Shelly the Killer, who is not actually physically with us, but is testifying via a radio. So the person that the witness we're talking to right now is the person who actually committed the crime. But he's claiming that Matt on guard is not his client. We all know that he is. He's claiming that Matt on guard is not his client. He's claiming his client is Adrian Andrews, Matt's agent. We all know that he's lying. We're proving it right now. So, I hope that helps. I hope that helps. If not, then that can only mean that Adrian Andrews was never your client at all. Rapple, 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 rapple. How strange. Yes? Why is it that the attorney has yet to raise an objection at this absurd situation? Phoenix! If the killer figures out what we're up to, we're in real trouble. Yeah, I know.
Objection!
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm surprised. You know you can't say things like that without any evidence. Ah, sorry. Well, that was an awfully weak objection for the two of you. That's true. It's got a point there. Anyway, I am positive there was a contradiction in that testimony. The prosecution requests further testimony concerning when the request was taken. Very well. Right now, I have to buy us more time. While we wait for the items the killer left behind to get here. I just know that the very outcome of this trial lies with those items. Request taking! Check chat. Chat checking! Chat checking! You're most welcome, Kitty. I'm glad I could help you out. I'm very glad I could. Alright, here we go. I said, here we go. Alright. This request came to me, about a week ago. It was a request from my services on the night of the award ceremony. We met at a certain bar to discuss and finalize a few matters. That is what occurred. I trust my memory, and I believe I have made no mistakes. So you physically met your client? That is correct. Meeting one's client is the first step to building trust, in my opinion. I see. Well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination?
Okay. I'm gonna cross-examine you now. Is that okay? Okay, here I go.
This request came to me, about a week ago.
Hold it!
1 week ago? Are you sure? Yes. I'm quite sure. I, of course, have my own preparations. And I was barely able to finish. When you request my services, Mr. Attorney, I hope you will keep that in mind. Please stop. In any case, my client this time had a very specific date and time in mind.
Extra 2 p.m.
A specific date and time? It was a request for my services on the night of the awards ceremony.
Hold it!
Did you ask why on that specific night? No. I try to fulfill all the conditions of my client's request. But as for why, I only had my suspicions. Your suspicions, huh?
Press further!
So what are these suspicions you had? Oh, about the request, I guess. I'm sure it was all for the bear. The bear? My client spoke of it. I'm sure there will be a bear-shaped figurine in one Kamita's room. I would like you to retrieve that item for me. You must be talking about this bear puzzle. Inside that figurine was a suicide note. Naturally, the victim brought it with him to his hotel room. He was planning to publicly disclose its contents at the press conference, after all. That is correct. And if I had not done the job that night, I would not have known where that bear figurine was. I see. Well, Mr. Wright, was the testimony just now of any importance? It was very important! Testimony just now has just made one thing clear. And that is, it's time to save my game. The client knew the secret of the bear figurine. Huh? Why is everyone so quiet? Mr. Wright, I think all of us already knew that.
8:35 p.m.
Oh, really? Witness, please continue with your testimony. We met at a certain bar to discuss and finalize a few matters. Fine, I guess it wasn't important, dang it! So you physically met Adrian Andrews, right? Of course I did. What was that? What was with the brief pause? Press further! Witness, I would like for you to give us a few more details. I always meet my clients as a matter of principle. I have never taken a request by telephone or mail. And why is that? That's because I value the trust between the client and myself above all else. And the only way to establish that is to speak to the client while looking them in the eye. Well, Mr. Wright, was the testimony just now of any importance? It was very important! Of course it was very important, Your Honor. If Mr. the Killer had met his client before the murder, then it's unlikely he's mistaken. So you're saying that his client really was Adrian Andrews? I guess so. You see, it is just as I said. Yeah. I'm so lost. Who the heck am I supposed to be helping? Calm down, Phoenix. Think carefully and relax. Now then, would the witness please continue? So, I really thought that might have worked, because I thought we'd be able to bring up the fact that he would have to know what Adrian looked like on the... I don't know. He probably just saw a photo, you know. He probably just counter with an actual description. That is what occurred. I trust my memory, and I believe I've made no mistakes.
Hold it!
So your client was Adrian Andrews? That is correct. Well, he says the two of them met. Well, that's the angle I was approaching the very important thing from. But if they did, then there shouldn't be anything wrong with the killer's testimony. Well, there doesn't seem to be anything strange this time around. You have to draw more information from him, but you can't draw suspicion. If you can do that, you should be able to find a flaw in his testimony somewhere. Talk about a delicate balance. Okay, so he said he never took a request by phone or mail, so let me press again on this request came to me about a week ago. See if we can find out more about that, see if the dialogue changes. So far it's the same. Okay, no, that didn't work. I'm just gonna go back through this. See if we get any different dialogue. Fill all the conditions, blah blah blah. Hmm. Just even if I ask him about them, it'd only be a guess.
Hold it!
I'm not sure what to do. Or just my imagination. Need to find something more definitive.
Hold it!
Hmm.
Hold it!
Hmm. I am a little stumped. Is there anything that's like, Adrian Andrews is not an alcoholic? Like... No? I don't know what to do here. I'm supposed to get more information on him. But every time I press on the things you can press on, it's like, no! How dare you! Nah! Nah!
Pony!
Yeah, that's... Musical 84, thank you for the host, my friend. It is, yeah. It's meant to be, but, you know, it definitely is. Lurk for real this time. Yeah, he was, he still has the things. But yeah, he crashed his car, yes. We're just hoping that he somehow makes it to us. But he still has the things. I think we're just still distantly hoping that Gumshoe delivers the items. Like, he did speak like he wasn't unconscious when the car crashed. He did say after the car crash that nothing could stop him. But then we lost the connection on the phone call there. So okay. This is dumb. I'm really not sure what to do here. Okay, so pressing on everything doesn't work. No matter what options we choose, it doesn't affect anything. Oh, wait a minute. This might be a long shot. Oh, this might be a long shot. Hmm. I'm gonna try something. It's probably a really bad idea. Nope. I tried presenting the press conference ticket. Oh, why did I do that? I didn't need to do that. I could have just reloaded. I didn't do that this time. Hmm. Hmm.
8:54 p.m.
I don't know. I'm confused. Nope.
Objection!
Time for the walkthrough. Time for the walkthrough. I didn't want to resort to the walkthrough though. It may be time for it though. Because there's way too much evidence to sit here and like press on every statement or present all the evidence on every statement. Alright, hang on, let's pull up the walkthrough here. Gotta get to the case. Okay, I'm finally on this case. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
8:59 p.m.
What? That's... What? That is the dumbest thing. That is the dumbest thing in the world. In the world. In the world. How in the world would I have... Oh, oops, I messed up. So we have to press on the bar statement. Okay. We've seen this dialogue, I'm gonna skip it. We have to press on the bar statement. We have to press further. We have to say, it's not important. I swear I've read this. Why he meets his clients is not important. And that wasn't the point. Witness, please stop sidestepping my questions. What do you mean by that? My question was, did you really meet Adrian Andrews in person? I've already told you, Mr. Wright. I did. It was only through talking with her face to face. Oh, oh! Ha!
9:01 p.m.
Ha! Ha! So apparently I didn't do this, and I feel dumb now. Wow. It was only talking with him face to face that I began to trust him, says the killer. That's when I thought... I can trust this person as a client. It's true what they say about talking face to face. Well, Mr. Wright, was the testimony just now of any importance? I guess I thought I had repressed on both those statements, and I thought I'd chosen both options for both of them, but apparently I didn't. So my bad, I guess. But anyway, obviously we know what the problem is this time. It's very important. If I heard what I think I heard just now, then I think I've got him. Your Honor, I believe the testimony just now was of the utmost importance. Oh, really? If that's the case... Witness, please include the statement just now in your testimony. Very well. From the moment I saw him, I thought, I can trust this person as a client. Okay. So now, I'm pretty sure... Remember, I never read ahead. I only read the current thing we're supposed to do. I never read ahead. I'm pretty sure this is where we present one Adrian Andrews, a female. I would like to go over this one more time. You met Adrian Andrews at a bar and took the request at that time. Yes, that is correct. And that's when you thought he was trustworthy. How many times must I repeat myself? Yes, that is correct. I'm sorry, but that is an impossible tale. What? Shelley the Killer. You have never met the real Adrian Andrews. Why would you say that? Because you made one big slip-up. About her. So what is the issue? Nah. He just got it. What did you say just now? About her? If you had ever met Adrian Andrews in person... One look would have told you that she is a woman. Rebel! Rebel! Order. Order in the court. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? It means it's time to check chat. Oh, it broke? It broke. It just shattered. I tell you what. That's real proof. That's real proof that that Phoenix Wright's finger pointing powers are really, really strong. He points a finger and things just break. Like Adrian's glasses broke like 6 times. Yeah. Sort of violently, yeah. I mean, look, remember Adrian's glasses broke like 6 times. You had to replace them with new ones. Joy with the derps. I assume that was when he made his mistake. Okay, I'm all caught up with chat. Go back to it. Okay, order in the court. Blah, 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 blah. This witness testified to the following. That he always meets face-to-face with his clients when taking their request. But he has never met Adrian Andrews in person. Yes, Your Honor. That's exactly the point. That means Mr. Killer's client could not have been Miss Adrian Andrews. Yeah. How's he still talking to us if the thing is broken? Did it just pop back together? Like, boop, boop. Mr. Edgeworth, I understand your logic on this one. However, why would the assassin make such a basic mistake? I believe it has to do with her name, Your Honor. Her name? Yes, Adrian Andrews is without a doubt a very androgynous name. Oh my god, that's the joke. That's the joke. So you know how a lot of names in this game are also like jokes, kind of? Like, it jokes about something? That's her joke. Adrian Andrews the androgynous. It's like the alliteration. Wow. Yes, I see. Unluckily for Mr. Tequila, the entire time he was on the stand, no one had stated Adrian Andrews' gender. And so, he simply picked the wrong gender to go with. What? What is going on?
Rebel! I'm telling you, Rebel!
Shelley the Killer. This court demands an explanation. I think somehow I must have mixed up this client with another. So does that mean you remember something different now? Yes, of course. Please, if you would allow me to testify once more. Ugh, I know he's just going to spit out more lies. Very well, but this time, please give us the truth. and nothing but the truth. So help... Oh, it doesn't say that. Request taking part 2. Yes, now I remember. I took that request by mail.
Oh, what? But you claimed, you said, but that's not the, you're lying.
There have been times when I took a job without having met my client. You said you never did that. The request was for the murder of one Kurita and 2 or 3 other small things. When I saw the name at the end of the letter, I thought my client to be a man.
Literally, you said you never did that.
You said you never did that. So you took this job through a letter. He didn't mention anything about a letter in his earlier testimony. Which means he's definitely lying.
Be careful, Phoenix. If you break the assassin's testimony completely, it's over for us.
I know. I can't make him suspicious. But I think we're okay. Like, we can do this. That was a weird sentence, I'm just saying. As long as he's standing there, across from me. No matter how strong of a punch I throw, he'll counter it. Now then, let's begin the cross-examination.
Okay, let's begin.
By saving the game.
Ooh.
Game, you just got saved. It's not oozing oil now? It had oil in it? Wow, alright. Yes, now I remember. I took that request by mail. Okay. But didn't you just say that you always meet your clients? Yes, I suppose I did say that. However, there are some clients for whom a meeting is simply not possible. But didn't you meet your client this time? No, I did not. Oh, come now. Let's stop with this game of cat and mouse. Using your silkiest voice is not going to work on me. Alright then, just cough it up. And confess. Mr. Wright, you can't badger a witness with such harsh words. You're a lawyer, so behave like one and present evidence instead of mindlessly yelling. Now then, do you have any proof that Mr. the Killer met with his client? Do we? Do we? I don't think so. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I'm sorry, Your Honor. Unfortunately, I don't have any proof. I see. Then your line of questioning was just another waste of time. Sadly for us, Your Honor, that is the nature of right and wrong. There have been times when I took a job without having met my client.
Hold it!
And why could you not meet certain clients? Recently, I've been receiving more requests. If I met each and every client, I would lose some nice business opportunities. Nice business opportunities? Yeah, Judge. On top of
9:16
which,
p.m.
the times have changed.
Try again.
It is now the age of information and computers, correct?
9:17 p.m.
Well, I have joined the times. I now take requests via electronic mail. Electronic mail? Do you have to mail that in a special insulated envelope? Oh my god, the judge is so dumb! I'm very sorry. I despise the shortening of words. What I meant by electronic mail is what is commonly referred to as email. Email? In a contest of mimicry, the judge would beat a parrot hands down. Ahem. Anyway, so you took this job without having met your client. And? The request was for the murder of one Karita, and 2 or 3 other small things.
Hold it!
9:18 p.m. Try again.
2 or 3 other things? Yes. And what were these other things? A few other things that have nothing to do with this case. What should I do? Should I let him slide with... I guess with this? It'd be really bad if I pushed his buttons the wrong way, and he got mad. That's alright, we're gonna try anyway. Press further! Whether or not they're related to this case is for the court to decide. Mr. Attorney. Yes? Everything I have said from the beginning has been nothing but beneficial to your client. Which is why I wonder, what is pushing you to continue with this cross-examination? Could it be that you are planning to betray your own client? That's... I smell the stench of a backstabber. And should you turn out to be one... Wait! Uh-oh, this is looking really bad. I shouldn't press my luck. Alright, I have to think. Is this worth pursuing? Press further! Witness, this is a very important matter. Please cooperate and tell us what these other jobs your client requested were. If it's truly that important, I suppose I don't have much of a choice. The bear figurine. The bear figurine? After the assassination of the target, I was to find that figurine. I was told that this job was just as important as the actual killing. And where was that figurine? It was inside Mr. Kurita's suitcase. And then what did you do next? I handed it over to my client right away. You gave it to your client? Aha! Interesting. The figurine was found in Matt Ungard's mansion, guys. Ha 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 ha! This was important after all. This information certainly sounds important to me. Witness, please include what you just stated in your testimony. As you wish. Alright, we got you. We got you, son! One of these was to find the bear figurine and to give it to Adrian Andrews. Yeah, except... Let me save again. Except... That's not where it was found. Oops. Huh! Gotcha! Let's check chat real quick. Keller in the house. Yeah, we're still with him, yeah. I want to know how he did it remotely. I want to know how the killer repaired it remotely. It's not even just the speed of it. How did he do it remotely? Shelley the Killer. If you had really given the bear to Miss Andrews. This item should not have been inside. Oh, this item should not have been inside it. This item. Okay, again, I was looking at it from another angle. It was found in Matt's mansion. That's the angle I was looking at it. Phoenix is looking at it from, the suicide note wouldn't have been inside it because she would have taken it out, because she knows how to open it. That makes sense, too. I see where you're going. Yep, that's where I'm going. Where is everyone going? Do we need to pack a suitcase? Oh my god, the judge is dumb. Why is the judge so dumb? Your Honor, please think back to Miss Andrews' testimony. And I was going to burn it for her sake. If even for a single minute. This bear had actually been in Miss Andrews' hands. I'm sure she would have taken the suicide note out and burned it. Bravo! Order, order, order! So that's where you two were going. So by the very fact that the suicide note was still inside the bear, it tells us that your client didn't know how to disassemble the puzzle. Which means... It means, Your Honor, that it is impossible for Adrian Andrews to be the client. Order, order, order! Whoa, 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 whoa. Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm sure I mentioned this before. How I hate traitors above all else. I think your cross-examination has clearly demonstrated something to me. You must wish to break your end of our agreement. No, that's not... That's enough. If that is your intention, then there is only one thing for me to do. What? Why is it working now? Okay, so hi Oryx 1. So, the TTS feature... Apparently Joy fixed it. So, the TTS command, Oryx 1, has not been working all day. You come in, now it's fine. Either you or Joy fixed it. With your magical powers of existence. It broke again. You may be right. Wait, and then it didn't work. It worked when Oryx 1 did it, and it didn't work when Calicoa just did it. What the heck is happening? I don't remember hearing it at all during the Mario Maker stream. And when Calicoa just did it, it didn't work. That is weird, bro. Nope, it didn't work that time for you either. It worked one time. Only one time. And then now it's not working again. Weird. So weird. Anyway, whatevs, I guess. Wait, please. Gentlemen, ladies, please excuse me. I have a matter that I must attend to.
Hold it!
Not that. Please wait. Mr. Attorney. Bring this trial to a speedy end, and I may stay my hand. Otherwise... Rah! Phoenix is going nuts! What in the... Mr. Wright? Are you... Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor? I didn't understand this. I didn't understand this witness's outburst just now. Do you think there's need to hear more testimony? Or is this enough? Well, we should... Edgeworth. If we keep this up... Maya, she'll... Um, the prosecution. What has come over everyone? Even you are. The prosecution rests. What is going on around here? The prosecution has no further questions, Your Honor. What? Rabble, rabble! Rabble, rabble! Rabble. Well, I never thought I'd see the day. This is a most unusual situation. If the prosecution rests with no further questions, then the prosecution has failed to uphold its stance. If that is the case, then even though I am reluctant, I must believe that Mr. the Killer's testimony is accurate. That would mean that Shelley the Killer's client is Adrian Andrews. Mr. Wright. Yes? If I end the trial here, right now, then your client, Matt Ungard, will be declared innocent. And in his place, Adrian Andrews will be charged with murder. Miss Andrews will be charged with murder. The prosecution has no further questions, so we will now hear the defense's final remarks. I think this, finally, is the choice. So finally, I can do what I need to do to get that trophy, and then do it right. I see Joy is showering down the hearts. Joy loves everyone here. Aww. We love you too, Joy. Oh. Oh.
9:34 p.m.
Oh yeah, it's about to happen, Kitty. I think this is it. I think this is it. So much love from Joy in the chat. Oh, I'm sorry, Calicoa. It's because we questioned the miracle that it broke again. The TTS that you questioned the miracle. Ah, that's funny. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Bailiff, please bring the defendant, Matt Ungard, to the stand.
The items from the killer's hideout didn't make it in time. We tried as hard as we could, but it looks like our time has run out. I can't believe it. The outcome now lies in your hands.
Nine 35 p.m.
He's being his other self, so I'll do this. Dude, did the old guy finally decide? To be honest, I can't think of you as a truly innocent and good person. You've done enough evil to drive a woman to suicide. But at least on the charge of murder, it would appear you are innocent. So, I guess even though the old fuddy-duddy figured me out. All right, now he's his real self. Mr. On guard. What an atrocious lawyer I have, giving his own client up like this. And that refreshing like a spring breeze crap. It's just as atrocious, don't you agree? Anyway, get on with it, and pronounce me innocent. Already. Right, Mr. Lawyer. Should I side with justice? Or should I save Maya's life? You'd better get on guard. Oh, Maya's memory of Maya. What Maya said. You'd better get on guard a guilty sentence, okay? But if I did that, Maya will die. But if I say he's innocent, then Miss Andrews will be charged as the murderer. You know, in a lot of ways, this is like the coolest case in all of Phoenix Wright, I have to say. Like, it's been a long one, but really, I actually personally love this case. The twists and turns are great in this case. Do I say he's guilty or not guilty? Either choice I make, someone's life is going to end. It all hinges on what I choose. Now then, Mr. Wright. Let's hear the defense's final statements on this matter. If the person who hired the assassin was Adrian Andrews, oh, sorry. That was the judge. If the person who hired the assassin was Adrian Andrews, then your client, Mr. Matt On Guard, is innocent. There's no need to ask, old man. After all, my lawyer's going to say what I want, aren't you? Right? I can't do this, but I have to decide. Something. I can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my heart. My client, Matt On Guard, is... Can't say. Good thing I already did. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready for this, chat? She always comes out from fire. It's right. Oh, wow. Joy had a brief outage, but she's back. Looks like a James Bond villain. Alright. So remember, I'm doing this for the trophy. Normally, this isn't me. Like, I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't do this to Adrian. I actually kind of like Adrian as a character. I think she's cool in... I think she's interesting in a well-developed character kind of way. And man, I would not have the heart to do this in you know, any kind of real situation. But I'm doing this for the trophy. Alright. My client is not guilty. Give me that trophy. We are waiting for your answer, Mr. Wright. Matt on guard, your client, deserves an answer. Maya, I'm sorry. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Von Karma? Franziska Von Karma. No, she does not deserve this theme music. Like, I don't care if she's saving the day right now, she doesn't deserve this theme music.
You see now, don't you, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This is exactly why you should never take your eyes off of that scruffy fool. Did you bring the pieces? Do you have them? You should know better than to ask that, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Von Karma is perfect in every way. The evidence is here in perfect condition. Don't worry about Scruffy. He's fine, and his injuries are minor. All of the items are inside this.
What a filthy old coat that is. That's Gumshoes. I can spot his tattered rags anywhere.
I apologize for its ugliness, but there was nothing else to wrap the items in.
I fought long and hard this whole trial. All for what is inside that ragged coat. Man, I've been trying so hard to get the bad ending just to get that trophy, and I can't do it. I've tried declaring Adrian guilty, I've tried declaring Matt not guilty, but what's going on? Why can't I just get him a trophy, man? I'm sure that inside that coat lies a crucial piece of evidence. Your Honor, inside that filthy coat are the defense's final piece of evidence. Your final evidence? Rebel. This trial is already over. All that remains is for me to hand down my verdict. I do not believe that any evidence presented now would change the outcome of this trial. What?
Objection!
Your Honor, it is our duty to examine every piece of evidence, down to the last. I request that Miss Von Karma be allowed to present these pieces of evidence. I suppose you are right, Mr. Edgeworth. I grant permission to do so. However, this one obvious rule applies here. If these items do not bring up any new points, then they will not be accepted by this court. Now, Miss Von Karma, if you please.
These pieces of evidence... Oh, sorry, Von Karma, what? These pieces of evidence are items left by the killer during his escape from the police.
He must have been in quite a rush.
Yes, Your Honor. The killer left 3 pieces of evidence.
Somewhere among the evidence we're about to see.
9:46 p.m.
There will be something that will turn this whole situation around. Like a miracle. I'm sure of it.
That is all we can hope for. The first item is a pistol.
Does the killer's pistol have anything to do with this case? No, more details are not necessary. There's no gunshot in this case. So no. I'm pretty sure there was no gun involved in this case. There's no real benefit to hearing about it. Please present the next piece of evidence. Pistol. One of the items retrieved from the killer's hideout. Nothing else is known.
The second piece of evidence is this videotape.
I bet the killer took that from On Guard Mansion. Question for more details. Have you checked the contents of that tape?
Unfortunately, there was no time to.
Oh yeah.
But I would speculate this tape is very important.
Why would you say that?
Because he came back to his hideout for it.
The killer went back for it?
That's right. It looks like he was trying to cover it. Or recover it.
Recover it.
He injured 3 of the officers at the site. But somehow, it looks like they managed to protect it from the killer. Shelley the Killer is no ordinary man.
Videotape. One of the items retrieved. The killer violently tried to recover it. Contents unknown. Videotape added to the court record.
The last piece of evidence is this bellboy's uniform.
Is that a uniform from the Gatewater Hotel? Question further! Was that used during the crime?
I am almost certain it was. There's even a pair of black leather gloves in one of the pockets.
There's no doubt about it. The killer was wearing this on the night of the murder.
There's one thing I found interesting about this uniform.
And what is that?
There is a button missing on this uniform.
A button?
It's a very unique button. I'm sure if we were to recover it, it would provide us with an interesting clue.
Bellboy's uniform. Worn by the killer on the night of the murder. One of its special buttons is missing. Bellboy's uniform added to the court record.
That is all I have to present, Your Honor.
It's just as I thought. And what is that, Your Honor? I'm sure, were we under normal circumstances, these items from Shelley the Killer's hideout would be very important clues. However, our question is not who did the killing. It is who is the client. Yes, that is correct. These three items do not tell us anything about that.
9:51 p.m.
Thank you for your hard work, Miss Von Karma. You may step down now.
Hold it!
Wait, Your Honor. Please allow me to examine this new evidence. Let's check chat real quick. I'm guessing that that particular choice doesn't change if you say guilty. In fact, I don't think the dialogue even changes, because he would apologize to Maya for either one of those things. Either she's going to be angry with him forever, or she's going to die. So I bet even the dialogue doesn't change there. Maybe you're thinking of Wedge, which is a combination of the letters in Edgeworth's name? No, I guess this is not yet the bad endings. Even all this craziness, and this is still not the bad ending. Yeah, but I'm thinking that even the dialogue wouldn't change. I think he'd say, "Maya, I'm sorry," no matter what you chose, because if I chose guilty, then she would die. Alright. Please allow me to examine this new evidence. Overruled. Whoa, Judge! This court already has all the evidence it needs to hand down a verdict. Wonderful! Absolutely splendid! This judge is such a brilliant man, isn't he? Is this the end? Phoenix! I knew it. There's no such thing as a miracle in this world, is there? I think you're wrong. I think they do exist. But you have to make that miracle happen. You've come this far. You can't give up now. But no matter how you think about it, it's... Try, for my sake. Just think about it for a second. There are two ways out of this situation for us. Two ways. Or just two. Okay. The first... Make Ungard wish from the bottom of his soul for a guilty verdict. Huh? The killer will always place his client's wishes first. If Ungard himself wishes to be convicted, then he will let his hostage go. That may be true, but... It's asking me to do the impossible. The second way... Force the killer to end his contract with Ungard. If the killer were to no longer think of Ungard as his client, then he would let Maya go. Mia, that's even more impossible. He is a man who values his duty towards his clients, above all else. I know both of these seem like impossible feats at first. But if you could make either one happen, it would truly be a miracle. The bigger problem is... the judge has already said he doesn't need any more evidence. The pieces he was just shown, he's not accepting them.
9:56 p.m.
Phoenix. Think things through from the other side. Isn't that what has always worked for us? The other side? You mean
9:57 p.m.
to turn things around? Phoenix, the judge says he doesn't need the evidence. If that's the case, then who does need it? The person who needs the evidence. The defense, prosecution, and the judge. We have seen all the pieces of evidence. And that is how we have come to know the truth. But there is one person who has yet to see them all. And that person does not know the truth. Who is she talking? That truth. It may be what will bring about the miracle in the end. There are no objections this time, correct? I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to make a third save slot. A third save slot. I'm going to stream Oryx 1. I'm going to stream Sequence Storm tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a full day of Sequence Storm. Whoopah! But yes, I'm aware of the updates, and I will be streaming it. It's going to be great. It's going to be good. It's going to be awesome. There are no objections this time, correct? Now then, I will pronounce my verdict. Why don't we all respectfully sit back and listen, kids?
Objection!
I have already told you, Mr. Wright. This court does not need any more evidence. I'm not saying that it is us that needs the evidence, Your Honor. Then you want to show the evidence to that person? Yes. Your Honor. Oh, yes, Your Honor. Please, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, for you to ask with such passion, I will grant you one chance. Oh, one chance. Please show your evidence to who you think is the right person.
Objection!
That's impossible! To turn the situation around in one try. One try. That is all I will permit. I have to try to remember. Everything that has happened up to this point. Think, Phoenix. Think! There must be a way to save Maya while taking Unguard down at the same time. Now then, Mr. Wright. Let's not waste any more time. Who would you like to show evidence to? Oh my! Oh my! Oh my. Oh my. Okay, so I'm guessing this is how you get the bad ending. I'm guessing this is it. All I have to do is present it to the wrong person. Alright, Kitty, it's alright. There'll always be the archive if you want to watch that later. There will always be the archive. But, yeah, if you gotta sleep, you gotta sleep. You know, feel better, that's the important thing. Take care of yourself, you know? Alright, so... So I'm just gonna present it to the wrong person, and then we'll load up our save. It's Pearl. I see. And now... tell this court what one piece of evidence you would like to show this person. I would like to show them... I would like to show them the stuffed bear.
Take that!
Well, what do you think, Miss Redgeworth? I don't have anything to say to this. How about you, Miss Von Karma? Well, I was just shot, so... I'm afraid I cannot allow the defense to continue. No one understands what you are talking about anymore. That is enough, Mr. Wright. I will now state my verdict.
10:05 p.m.
This court finds the defendant Met on guard. Not guilty. And they're cheering! And they're cheering! That is all. This court is adjourned. Where's my trophy at? And just like that, the case came to an end. I ran away from the courtroom and wandered the streets alone. The killer is a man of his word, so I'm sure he released her as promised. I have to catch this, it's scrolling. I missed that one. The miracle never happened. Maybe it was never meant to. Because a miracle is something that doesn't exist. The end. There it is! Ha 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 ha! There it is! Alright, we got our trophy. We got our trophy. Okay, so now we have to take this seriously.
10:07 p.m.
Objection!
Now we gotta take it seriously, alright.
Objection!
Okay. One of its special buttons is missing. I feel like that's gotta be the piece of evidence. It's probably the uniform that's the evidence. Okay, so who do we present this to? John Doe. Hmm. This is a tough question. Hmm. Wait, maybe Von Karma. That actually part of the bad ending might have been a hint. Maybe it's Von Karma that needs the evidence. As a, another prosecutor, I don't know if that would make a difference, but because she was shot, she's been out of commission for most of this chapter. So there's probably a lot she doesn't know. Wow, this is hard. No worries, Joy, no worries. You're alright, Joy. I got you. Greetings, Tyler. It is going well, my friend. It is going well. Well, mostly well. Not sure what to do at this last portion of this case here to get the good ending. I just got the bad ending, which, remember, I wanted to do for the trophy. Yeah, one of those wouldn't be a bad idea either. Unfortunately, like everything in chatbot, I can't set that up on my own. The chatbot interface is totally not accessible. I tried. Believe me, I tried. It's the one thing I don't like about chatbot is it's totally not accessible to blind people. No, she doesn't have the time right now. It's fine. So Tyler, you missed it. I did get the bad ending, which is what I wanted for that trophy. So I got the trophy. Now I'm trying to get the good ending for this case. And I am not 100% sure what to do. There's so many choices, so many possibilities here with all the evidence and all the profiles. And, Yeah, Streamlabs is not very friendly to the Blizz9. No, it's fine. I've been checking chat every couple minutes. You're good, though. So let me see. If I try Von Karma, what doesn't she know? What doesn't she know? Maybe the suicide note? Because she doesn't know it's a fake. Maybe the suicide note. Wait a minute. I feel dumb now. The pistol's probably the pistol that Von Karma was shot with. And I said it wasn't important. Oh boy, does that matter. Well, wow. Let's try Von Karma. And we show her the pistol. Nope, that's not right. I can just reload. Let me reload. Come on now. Really? I can't even reload. I don't get to reload. I just wanted to reload. All right, I think I am gonna look at the walkthrough. I hate to do it. I hate to do it, but the answer is not coming to me, and it looks like if I don't look at the walkthrough, we have to watch this cutscene every time I'm wrong. I hate to do it, but I think that's the best way for the sake of the stream, for the sake of time. I think that's the best course. Sorry, guys. I'm going to cheat. I also apologize that I wasn't smart enough to do this without it. Not guilty. The kids are in bed. Joy wins. All right. I'm actually not even in Discord voice right now. Hang on, let me get into Discord voice for you. Oh, come on. Does NVDA really still suck with Discord that much? I guess I won't be getting a Discord voice. NVDA is ridiculous with Discord. I thought I was going to be able to do it. Okay, anyway. Let's go back to this screen here. Okay. Okay, here we are. Let's go to the walkthrough, see what we gotta do. Okay, so okay. If I question for more details on the pistol, she would bring up the fact that it's probably used to shoot her. I don't think it matters, though, for the sake of the case, though. Okay, let me look over what Mia said. You can make Matt on guard want a guilty verdict. To make the killer end his contract with on guard. Oh. Oh. Okay. So actually, I just looked at not what I did not look at what to actually present. I was reading the part of the guide where it's talking about what Mia was saying before. And something just clicked. I swear to you, I did not look at what to present. Something just clicked, though. I believe the killer didn't know about something. Oh, yes, guys. I think I've got this now. It just clicked. I had to read that again. I had to read what Mia said again. But it clicked. And I'm glad it clicked. I'm glad it didn't... There's no way I can prove this, but I swear to you guys, I did not read the lines that specifically told me what to present. I just read Mia's dialogue and it was like, oh, wait. Okay, so... So the way you're making your choice here, this could probably go all both ways, and it'll still lead to a good ending. You have to consider, what does Matt not know, or what does the killer not know? What would Matt not know that would make him want a guilty verdict? Man, I wonder about that one. If that's even a real option, I wonder about what Matt doesn't know about that would make him want a guilty verdict. Maybe Celeste's photo? I don't know. I think what I'll do is I'll do what I was going to do, and then after we're done, I will look at the guide to see what it says, just out of curiosity. Alright, so we want to present Shelly the Killer. I so hope I'm right on this. Shelly the Killer.
10:23 p.m.
Okay, judge says I see, blah, 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 blah. What do I want to present him with? We want to present Shelly the Killer with... the spy camera. Because remember, the killer cares very much about his rules. And this proves, in my opinion, that Matt broke them. Are you kidding me? That's not right. That's not right. That's not right. That's not right. I can't believe it. I really thought... See, well, now you guys believe me. Now you guys believe that I didn't read the guide for that. I thought that was right. And I cannot get out of this cutscene, just so you guys know. Well, I guess now I really will read the guide. I've been officially defeated. I've been officially defeated. Joy's laughing at me. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to actually look at the guide now. We're going to get through this trial. I'm about to be mad if it's like, present Matt on guard with... Or present Shelly the Killer with the transmitter. No, not the spy camera, the transmitter! That's so dumb if that was true. Okay. Here we go. Here I go, actually looking at the guide right now. Here we go. I like the I still haven't seen what to present. The guide here said for the bad ending says you should get this at least once. It says, "Now you see the best sentence ever in an ending screen. The miracle never happened." Way to screw up a bad ending, huh? The case ends like that, leaving you to think about your awful choice. All right, here we go. Here we go. Exciting, good ending. How do we do it? You need to free Maya and get on guard a guilty verdict at the same time. Present Shelly to killer. I was right about that. The video. Guys, that doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna say it. It doesn't make any sense. Here's why it doesn't make any sense. Apparently, it's the videotape. Now, the fact that the killer came back to his hideout to get the videotape and violently attacked the officers for the videotape says to me that maybe he knows what's on it. Which, now that I think about it, means the spy camera was a bad idea too. But it's the videotape. Why? Why is it the videotape? Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Time to do this. Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth? I think there is some merit in showing this evidence to that witness. Bailiff, please bring in the transceiver from earlier. Alright, it looks like I've managed to convince him. Maya, she's okay, right? Didn't I tell you to concern yourself with bringing about a speedy end to this trial? Now, if I understand correctly, you wish to show me one piece of evidence. Yes, one is all I need. I have here a videotape. It was found at your hideout. I heard you injured 3 officers in order to have the tape, or in your attempt to get this back. I see where this is going. Phoenix is going to imply that it wasn't the killer who attacked them for it. I think. Oh no, it was him. Well then, what the heck, man? That was most regrettable. However, it was an order from my client. An order from his client? I was told to protect that videotape. Okay. Okay. I still think it's dumb. But basically, he was told to protect the very videotape of the murder. Okay. So if we accept that he was told to protect the videotape, and that's the only reason he fought for it, then okay, he doesn't know what's on it, which means the spy camera is an equally good choice. Not a bad choice at all. The spy camera is an equally good choice. Why? Thank you for the hearts, Joy. Unless that wasn't for me. I will check. I shall not make assumptions. Okay. Alright. I thought so. I'm afraid I seem to have failed in that regard. Do you know the contents of this tape? I was sternly told by my client to not watch it. So I have absolutely no idea. Actually, you are on this tape. He's like, hmm? There was a video camera hidden at the crime scene. See now, now, see, now, see, now, see, now, now, come on now. Come on. Your actions were being recorded. What? Is that true, Mr. Wright? Who was it that planted the camera? Well, the only person who could have placed the camera at the scene of the crime would be your client, naturally. That was Adrian Andrews. Be quiet and listen, Your Honor. That's right, just order a judge around. That's how you do it. Yes, sir. And it works, by the way, because it's this judge. Your client specified a place and time for you, is that right? Yes. That was so they could film you. I had no idea. Mr. Wright. Why would my client do such a thing? I would like to know why. Why did Matt Ungard film the crime scene? The reason why he did that is my ticket out of this whole mess. There's only one reason why your client would secretly film the crime scene. He wanted blackmail. Your client once told me something very interesting. We were talking about you, and this is what they said. But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins. Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. Yes, that's where the video comes in. With that, I can keep him at bay, and even blackmail him if I want. Your client didn't trust you at all. They were thinking of using this video to blackmail you. What do you have to say to that, Shelley the Killer? Robble, robble, robble. I think the transceiver broke again. It looks like... It looks like I was being deceived from the very beginning. Yes, by a natural. That is the kind of person they are. Your client is a person who only thinks and plots of how to use the people around them. To protect themselves from any and all dangers that may arise. Now keep in mind, the killer is literally just buying this. Like, he's not asking for the tape to be shown or anything. No, he's just buying it. What if... This could totally be a bluff and it would work. That is the true nature of your client. I have one question for the witness. Yes. You told us one thing numerous times during your testimony. You said that you detest traitors most of all. Yes, that's right. But what if that traitor was your client? Your own client? What would you do then? That's obvious. I would break our contract in that case. And then... that client would become my next target. For the honor of the killer name, even if it takes an eternity. I would follow that person to the ends of the earth to exact my punishment. I see. That's all I wanted to know. So the traitor becomes the killer's next target. Or the killer's next target, sorry. Ah, I get it. This is how we'll turn this case around. Mr. Wright. Yes? My contract with my client is over as of now. I seem to have a new job on my hands. I will now return to you your precious item. What the? I'm not an item! Says Maya. Maya, I thought I'd never see you again. Oh, thank goodness. The trial appears to have come to its conclusion. However, I'm sort of... Ah! Interruptions! Miss Von Karma. Where did that... So whatever he was saying in the beginning, I missed it. She always has you in her sights. Now, I do believe it's time to finally hand down a verdict. Mr. On guard? Looks like somehow you got what you wanted. You will finally receive the acquittal you wanted so badly. You should be happy. But before that, I would like to make one final statement. Sometime in the near future, one very betrayed assassin may appear before you. Needless to say, that man is very good at what he does. I'm sure you'll understand what I mean if you watch this video. Help me, says On Guard. Now then, Your Honor. The verdict, if you please. Is this alright with you, Mr. Wright? We have finally reached the end of a very long battle. Whether he's convicted or acquitted, there's no escape for him now. Go on, Phoenix. Plead whichever way your heart tells you. Right, Chief. Alright. At this point, I'm done getting the bad ending. I did what I had to do. The guy deserves it. Congratulations, Mr. Man on Guard. Please make sure to savor every moment of what little time you have left. Your Honor. As always, the defense pleads not guilty. Very well. I didn't mean to do that, but oh well. I'll accept it. He's gonna die. This court finds the defendant, Matt on Guard. Not... Oh, never mind. Never mind! But please wait. Sorry, that was On Guard, sorry. Please, wait! The judge says, oh, I know what's gonna happen. Okay, I see what's gonna happen. What's the matter? If I get a not guilty, I'll be killed. I'm I wish I could see what he just said. Oh, it's all gone now. Oh, it's all gone. He's found guilty. So really, we really did both things. We literally made On Guard beg for a guilty verdict. And ruined his contract. Also, hi, Misty! He clawed up his own face. Ah. Wow. Alright. As always, it looks like we have uncovered the real truth. We? I don't remember you helping out much in this. Right? Mr. Edgeworth, how is Met on Guard? I have left Miss Von Karma in charge of his incarceration. I'm sure he's getting a full-course meal of whip leather right about now. Very good. Very good. That was a close one, wasn't it? Wasn't it, witness?
I plan to pay my debt to society for my own crime, Your Honor. The first time I was called to the witness stand during this trial, all I felt was despair. She must be talking about the time Edgeworth really went after her. I guess she's trying to forgive him for what he did. This witness, how should I put this? She has an illness. If you're going to say you would choose death, that is of no concern to me. This is flashbacks, by the way. But after that, when I was alone at the detention center, that's the first time I really saw myself for who I am. And today, when the two of you used your combined strength to convict Matt, I felt like I had finally been saved. Wow, this is the first time I've ever seen her smile. I'm really happy that you two were in charge of this case. I really don't know how to express how I feel at this moment. This is the first time I've felt comfortable with myself, with who I am. Thank you so much, everyone.
It looks like we've resolved everything at last. As for myself, there are still a few things I'm confused about. But everyone seems to be in good spirits. And that is good enough for me. That is all. This court is adjourned.
10:49 p.m.
Hold up. We have Mr. Brightside, 430, has followed. Thank you very much for the follow, my friend. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you do, well, that's good. If you have any questions, though, feel free to ask them. I'll do my best to answer them. Yeah, the TTS thing is broken today. Here's the thing, though. Yeah, 10 minutes until the stream, so yeah. Here's the thing, though, Misty. It worked once. Exactly one time. When Oryx came into the chat, he used TTS and it worked. But it hasn't worked at all before that or since then. Alright. March 23rd, District Court. Oh, sorry, March 23rd, 5:14 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 3. So this whole thing has taken them 7 hours. Wow.
You were great out there, Phoenix.
What I did out there was right, wasn't it?
This is the first time you've not gotten your client off.
Yeah, this is really, like, if you break it down to numbers, if you just look at the numbers here, this is Phoenix's first loss.
You got them a guilty verdict this time. But you have to look past all of that to what's really important. You now realize that there is something more than just getting a not guilty.
Yes, I understand now.
Phoenix, think back for a second. Think to the moments before Miss Von Karma arrived with the final pieces of evidence. Think about the incredible decision you had to make.
Now then, Mr. Wright. Let's hear the defense's final statements on this matter. I can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my heart. Should I side with justice, or should I save Maya's life? My client, Madame Guard, is...
Is he guilty, or is he not guilty? Those were your choices. Those were your choices then, and your answer... Your answer spoke to what being a lawyer means to you.
Right. Edgeworth. I have good news. Maya is now safe in police custody. Oh, how did that happen so fast?
You're telling us the truth, right, Mr. Edgeworth?
She changed fast. Yes, she's quite safe. She's on her way here as we speak in the patrol car.
Ah! Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya's safe! You did it! You really did it, Mr. Nick!
Ow, she punches deceptively hard for a kid.
I believed in you! I kept saying to myself, Mr. Nick will save her. Mr. Nick will save her. Yay!
Poor Pearl. I mean, awesome Pearl, but you know. Aw, thanks.
Oh!
What's wrong?
Miss Von Karma.
About earlier. Thanks. Rude.
Why are you still smiling, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You lost! Your perfect win record has now been crushed! And yet, you are still happy.
I don't think you'll ever understand, Miss Von Karma.
How dare you!
Don't worry. She may in time. After all, I was like that myself. Until a year ago. Edgeworth? For my own personal victories, and for guilty verdicts. Oh, come on, game. I used every dirty trick in the book, and so my win record remains spotless. But A man appeared and stood fast against that selfish me. I fought him in my usual manner, and tasted my first defeat. I felt like I had lost everything because of that. And then... it was my turn to sit in the defendant's chair. And I was saved by that person I called my enemy. I couldn't forgive myself for all that had happened. So I left the prosecutor's office. And I left that note. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death.
As well you should have. A prosecutor who has shamed himself with defeat should crawl into a hole and die.
But that was not what happened. After I left the prosecutor's office, I finally came to realize something. And it was in that moment of clarity that everything began to change.
What foolish nonsense!
We prosecutors use anything we can to attack the defendant. But every time we did so,
Objection!
no matter how desperate the situation, instead of giving up like most people, that man would hold strong with his undying faith. And then, before I knew it, I began to trust in that man.
What? You trusted your enemy?
It doesn't matter how many underhanded tricks a person uses. The truth will always find a way to make itself known. The only thing we can do is to fight with the knowledge we hold in everything we have. Erasing the paradoxes one by one. It's never easy. We claw and scratch for every inch. We will always eventually reach that one single truth. This I promise you.
The truth?
Yes, that's the reason why prosecutors and defense attorneys exist. But I'm sure you knew that already, didn't you, Wright? That's why you couldn't forgive me. This man who went into hiding. Isn't that right? This man who only had his sights set on victory, who ran away into the night.
Is Mr. Edgeworth right, Mr. Nick?
You really let me down. When you disappeared, I felt betrayed. The reason I decided to become a lawyer to begin with was because I believed in the things you said to me. All those years ago. You betrayed your own words. That's why, 1 year ago, I made up my mind. I decided that the Miles Edgeworth I knew had died. At least, that's what I told myself.
You pathetic fool! Miss Von Karma? I don't want to hear the wretched whimpering of a disgraced loser. A Von Karma is someone who is destined to be perfect. Miles Edgeworth, you are no longer worthy. You are no longer worthy of being a Von Karma. And neither am I. It's over. It's all over.
Franziska threw something on the ground just now. This is an electromagnetic receiver. Oh, that's Edgeworth, sorry. Isn't that the thing she used to track Detective Gumshoe? I'll return this to the precinct later. There's something else.
Isn't that Miss Von Karma's whip?
She threw down the whip, guys. She threw down the whip. I'll never set foot in another courtroom again. I'm sure that's what she's saying by this action. You should keep this, Wright. Okay.
Nick!
Oh? 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 Maya!
Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
Pearl. I love Pearl.
Oh, Nick, I knew you would come through. You got on guard convicted, like I knew you would. And on top of that, you even rescued me.
Well, of course I did. You know I would never desert you. We sure pressed our luck this trial. You're really lucky to be standing here.
Whatever. Look, it's over, okay? Besides, if I did croak, I would just come back and haunt you like a bad ghost through Pearly.
Is it really that easy to do something like that? Okay. She just said,
Thanks a lot, Nick.
don't mention it. Maya.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth.
11:06 p.m.
I'm relieved you're all right.
Hey, it looks like you've made some real progress, Mr. Edgeworth.
Well, I suppose I'm a little different from who I was a year ago.
Heh.
Oh no! That was Maya.
Alright. I think it's time we got out of this depressing place.
Huh? Where are we going?
Food, Nick! Food! Grub! Chow! I'm starved! I'm so hungry even you look like a nice juicy burger on a bun to me, Nick!
You think I look like a burger? I'm a prime rib at least.
Come with us, Mr. Edgeworth! Please?
If you insist. Alright, so how about we hit up our usual burger joint?
Don't be silly, Nick.
Huh?
This case messed up that awesome evening and got in the way of my gourmet food. So I've decided that we have to make it up by having another feast.
Another feast?
Come on, Nick. Food!
Oh my god. Ah! Gatewater Hotel. 7:38 p.m. Gatewater Hotel. Hotel lobby. Hey, pal. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. Are you alright? Oh, sorry. Gumshoe, are you alright? That was Phoenix saying that. Yeah, but I'm really embarrassed. I didn't think I'd hit a telephone pole, of all things. A telephone pole? Then it wasn't a red light that got him?
You did it again, city boy! I felt like my dear old heart was gonna give out on me.
Okay. This is... Oh, you know what? It's because this is taking place in the lobby. Of course it is. Yeah, it was more exciting than the very last episode of The Seal Samurai. Thanks.
Now looky here, Mr. Snooty Prosecutor. Don't I reckon you bully Mr. Wright too hard. If you don't start being a lot nicer to him, he might just kick it. Tonight even.
I'll keep that in mind.
Well, come on now. Everyone gather around.
Group photo.
Y'all are gonna get your picture taken by a genuine professional photographer.
Looks like Lotta bought herself a new camera. Well, pal, at least we can put this messy case behind us now. Come on, tonight's all about eating, so let's go chow down. Pal.
Amen to that, pal. Amen.
You know, when you think about it, you were the one who saved the day, Detective. Huh? Me? You really think so? He's right. And that line didn't scan. The lobby's been very nice to me this time around, but that line is not scanning. I think this trial would have had a very different ending. So probably if you hadn't done what you did or something like that, the trial would have had a very different ending. Ah, well, you know. Huh? Wait. That's odd. When I ran off with the things from the killer's hideout, I was sure I took 4 things. In total, sir. What? Yeah, I'm sure I put one of the items in my coat pocket. There was a 4th item? Oh, come on, y'all! It's over! But who, boy, I tell you, you really are something else. Between getting accused of murder and getting kidnapped, never a dull moment with you, pal. Huh? She said, huh, not pal. I don't know why she would say pal anyway. Huh, you think? Why does she look so happy? Oh. Yeah, why does she look so happy about that? Think this is Lotta? But being shut away for 2 whole days? Weren't you scared? Or that might have been Pearl, sorry. It might have been Pearl. Being shut away for 2 whole days, weren't you scared? I think it was Pearl. Yeah, it was really scary. I felt so hopeless. So to keep my mind off of things, I drew a picture. Sounds like you had it rough. Oh, sounds like you had it rough, gal. So where is this picture of yours? Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see Misty Maya's picture. You know, I don't know where it went. Oh, that's too bad. Well, it's alright. It wasn't anything important anyway. Ah. It sure is nice to finally see them both smiling again. What? What is it, Edgeworth? This thing is picking something up. I don't know what that line says. It didn't scan very well at all. Thanks to her, I had the most awful experience of my life. Sir. I can't believe she stuck a tracking device on me. That's odd. Even though you're standing right here. The tracking device seems to be in a different location. Oh, it's probably busted or something, sir. Well, it doesn't matter. Afraid it's about time for me to excuse myself. Still have some work to do. Huh? But Mr. Edgeworth, you haven't even eaten anything yet. And you've eaten way too much. You glutton. I had fun tonight. Now, if you'll excuse me. Wait. What? I just want to say, thanks, Edgeworth. If anyone should be saying thanks, it should be me, right? I feel like words alone aren't enough here. I wonder if there's anything I can give him to express how I feel. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm trying to end this, chat. I wanted to close this case. What can I give him? Talking about germs and serving containers. This is an interesting conversation. Peanut butter's delicious. Yes. What should I give him? What the heck? Uh...
p.m.
Oh, thrown away by blah, 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 blah. Let's present him with the whip.
Take that!
What's this? Thank you. It's all thanks to you two. You and her. You don't need to thank me. I was only doing my job. Looks like Mr. Edgeworth has left. Oh, looks like Mr. Edgeworth has left, Mr. Nick. Hey, Mystic Maya? Hmm? Yes, Pearly? I guess you two can go back to being lovey-dovey, right?
11:21 p.m.
You and Mr. Nick, I mean. Pearly! Will you cut it out already? You're embarrassing me. Anyway. So, who's paying for this lovely dinner party?
As if you need to ask. Everyone say thank you to Nick!
Huh? Alright, yeah. I'm kinda at the point where I can't even... I can't even buy instant noodles, pal. So I kinda already put your name on the bill.
Yep! Got me a situation just like that myself! There's this camera shop in this hotel, see? And I just bought myself this... I just bought myself this good beauty here. Better be anyhow for $3,000.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
Actually, I reckon you bought it for me since it's on your tab and all.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
Isn't this great, Mr. Nick? Yeah, Nick.
Why do I suddenly feel like screaming?
Aw, you don't need to hold back now, you hear?
Yeah, pal. Time to let it all out.
This is gonna be the first time I hear the real you. Go on. It's been a while since I heard you say it. I've been busy being a hostage and all.
Alright then. If you say so. Yeah! 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 Okay. Well, I would like to start off this credit sequence by apologizing to Misty. Misty, I am sorry about that. But I really, 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 really wanted to finish this case. And I did not expect the end to be 15 minutes long. Well, actually, kind of more than that. I'm very sorry. Alright. Oh, she went to bed, man. She went to bed. So apparently, just like in the first game, the 5th episode is, I guess, DLC. Because there is a 5th episode. And, just like in the first game, we're seeing the credits after the 4th episode. So that tells me we're going to get another "Hold it!" at the end of the credits. Oh, is it showing, like, cool scenes from, like, the, like, afterwards stuff like it did last time? I knew it. Crashing headlong and everything is the only way. I just saw that line from Gumshoe, so I thought I'd read it. Oh, what was that? It was a sound effect in the middle of the credits. Hope you'll stop by sometime, Mr. Wright. Interesting.
Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting.
Yes. I saw him. I remember. I've even laid so much of an eye on her. There we go. Crack! Oh, he's talking about Von Karma. Ha! She was, oh yeah, when she was in the hospital after getting shot. That creeper. He's a creeper. He's a creeper, that guy. And to let the world know we're serious, I plan to make a fabulous flight to Zimbabwe. I don't know. I'm just catching individual lines here. I know I'm not seeing everything. That was Max from the circus episode. I'm ready. I'm ready. That's Mo. I'm gonna be more contemporary with my humor. Say something, will you? Alright. What's this?
I can't believe this! Really? How long do they plan on making me do this?
I don't know what she's doing, but it's old bag.
But why do I get the feeling they wouldn't forget about me? Call me Queen Wendy and treat me like royalty, and any man who hasn't...
I don't know, I missed it. I missed the rest of it. It's hard to catch all this. It's hard to catch all this dialogue, man. I appreciate everything. You and... Oh no, I missed the rest of it. She said that after I get out, I should... I'm really thankful to have met everyone. Okay, something about Andrews and how she'll do some stuff after she gets out and... The killer. It has become difficult for something. As such, I will take a short leave of absence. May we both be something. Something, something, something. Something, something dark side. Shinji Mikami. Isn't that the creative persona? I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. March 23rd, 9:42 a.m. International depart or p.m. International departures gate 12. It's a post-credit scene. Just when you thought. Where are you going, Francisca?
How did you know I was here?
That'd be Edgeworth. It is Edgeworth, sorry. With this. Oh, that's the tracker, okay.
That's...
I heard you were planting things on a certain person. Things like tracking devices in his coat, for example.
That's just like you. I only planted it there because he was always wearing it. This... His filthy, drab coat of his... Oh, this filthy, drab coat of his. I don't know how it ended up in my luggage. But it's going in the trash, I promise you that.
Oh, that's right. Speaking of that man. He told me something very interesting. When I ran off with the things from the killer's hideout... Oh, we're gonna get this mystery solved before we go. I was sure I took 4 things in total, sir.
4 things?
It seems he put the last one in his coat pocket.
He put it in here? It doesn't matter anymore. The case is already over.
What are you going to do now?
That's none of your business.
Are you running away?
Shut up! You don't understand a thing. You can't possibly understand what it means to be Manfred von Karma's daughter.
Franziska?
So many expectations from everyone around me. Expectations I must fulfill. I'm expected to win, no matter what. And failure. Such a thing is not an option for me. My father was a genius. There's no doubt about that. But me, I'm no genius. I've always known that. But I had to be one. I had to.
You may not be a genius like your father. But you are a prosecutor. You have been and always will be.
No, I'm not. Not anymore. I've even thrown my whip away.
Speaking of that, Wright gave me this to hold on to. Right. You knew something like this would happen, didn't you? I'm going to say this again. We prosecutors do not fight for personal honor or pride. I hope you will think deeply about what you should be striking down with that whip.
You haven't changed a bit. You've always left me alone and walked off ahead without me. Miles Edgeworth, I've always hated you. And then, finally, my chance to take my revenge on you arrived. If I could win against that man, if I could make Phoenix Wright bow down in defeat, then this girl you left behind would have risen higher than you. That was supposed to be my revenge.
So that's what she's really meant all along. I see.
You know, I can't do it. I can't change who I am. I can't throw away everything I've been until today.
I believe you can. Just like how Adrian Andrews did.
Adrian Andrews?
You were going to use her during the trial, right? But you were dependent on your father by using his tactics. today you chased after me, after I had left you behind all these years. And that's why we're standing here now, side by side. But I have no intention of stopping. If you say you are going to quit your walk down the prosecutor's path, then this is where we part. This is where we part, Francisco von Karma. Oh, ways. Yeah, I was right the first time. So the word ways was below all the other stuff. This is where we part ways. I am Francisca von Karma. Don't think I'm going to walk in your shadow forever. Our battle begins now, so you had better prepare yourself, Miles Edgeworth. Alright. Alright. Phoenix Wright. One day, someday. Until then... Oh, I'm missing some of this. This last piece of evidence that never made it to you. I'll take good care of this for... So I can give it to you when at last we meet. So I guess Von Karma has it, whatever it is, and she's going to hold on to it. I assume that was her dialogue. I couldn't be sure. That was too quick. Alright, there it is! Farewell, my turnabout. Wait, I thought there was... Wait, what? I thought there was a 5th episode. I thought there was. I really did. Apparently there's not. I guess I was wrong. Oops. Alright. Well, anyway. Wait. Yeah, okay. Wow. Main menu it is. Alright, I was wrong. Cool. Well, thanks for sticking with me for this. I actually, so that's crazy, Damien. I thought this was it. So there must be, so that's interesting. Because I read this trilogy has 15 cases. Does that mean there are 6 episodes in Game 3? Are there seriously 6 episodes? Because this is only, if you add it all up, it's only 9 so far. Whoa. Anyway. Oh, it's her picture! Aww. Oh, wow. Oh, two of them are flashback but are short. Oh, okay, okay. Wow. Yeah, that was, okay, so it was the picture Maya drew. She drew it on the card. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. You guys know that Pearl's totally right? Like, Pearl is totally right. Yeah, I got you. Thank you, Misty and Damien, for that clarification. Damien, I'm sorry that you only got to see the end of that, but I promise you, my voice acting was spectacular. If only you could hear it. Yeah, actually, I thought it was really cool to hear Von Karma's actual motivation. It had nothing to do with her father. Like, and she even hinted that it had nothing to do with her father to Phoenix before. But that's the first time we found out what it was. So that's the second game complete. Yeah, Oryx, that's it. That's game 2, bro. I can't believe it. I'm shocked. Like, I was really expecting another episode, and it's not there. And I'm like, oh my god, I completed game 2. All of a sudden. It's crazy. But we did it. So, yay. I mean, alright. Next time it's game 3 when we next jump into Phoenix Wright. We'll start the third game. Well, thank you guys for sticking with me for this longer episode. Thanks to Misty, most of all, for dealing with the fact that it's a longer episode. Because of the ending there. And even the post-credit scene, like, I was like, really? Another one? But, I stayed late, Damien. I stayed late, Damien, because we hit the end of the actual case. Like, the case was officially, like, the court was adjourned at almost 11. It was like 10:55 or 54 or something like that. So I was like, okay, fine. I'll just, read this last bit of dialogue. It should be the ending scene. It's gonna be it's over with. It's over. The episode's gonna end, and we're gonna get to the part where the next one's gonna come. I still thought there was another episode. No. Everything else was epilogue. It was like half an hour of epilogue. Oh, you got the Bucks. Oh, you got the Bucks just like me. We both got the Buccaneers. That's great. All right. Anyway. All right, guys. I'm going to end this stream. I'm going to end this stream. I think Joy's on. I think Joy's streaming now. Oh, yeah, we got the bad ending, by the way. Yeah, we did take care of that. I got my trophy for the bad ending. That's what I wanted. Yeah, Joy streams. All you have to do to get to the bad ending is when you have one last chance to show evidence to someone, you just present the wrong profile. And it's like, you're ridiculous. I'm just going to declare Matt on guard not guilty, and he's a murderer, and he just got away with it, and Maya gets set free and never speaks to you again. So, really awesome. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to end the stream. We're going to raid Joy. So you guys can see her stream. And tomorrow will be Sequence Storm, that game that's a rhythm music game. So tune in if you want to hear that. It will be on my audio game scene, because again I don't have a visual setup for that. So it will be on my audio game scene. To get the good ending, you show the killer the videotape. Yeah. Alright, so tomorrow, Sequence Storm. If you want to hear some rhythm racing, come to that tomorrow. Otherwise, have a good night. Enjoy the raid, guys. Enjoy Joy's stream. Please stick around for that. She's a great streamer as well. And yeah, have a good night, guys.